Hello everybody, it is Saturday, July 2nd, and we just thought we would hop on and do another quick update from Kimberly.
Found it.
So we're in the heart of the Kootenays, and we did a little recon mission today just now, kind of checking out where we want to do our meditation tomorrow. And yeah, we got in, when did we get in? Just yesterday. And it was just a bit of an adjustment. David and I both feel, lately we maybe have been having a little bit of psychic attack and
I want to talk about that a bit today.
Interference with our dreams. And then right after that, we obviously discovered yesterday about the footage that was missing from Vortex 1. So that was obviously just when we happened to have the most ET contact, if you want to call it that, where we had beings and orbs of light come in. I know you heard us talking about that, and we were really saving that footage, I think, for the documentary, because we wanted to, bring it all home, and we were so excited about the coincidences and things that were happening on that first vortex. Like, we couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So let's go into that a little bit. It's going to be a bit of a shorter update today. We want to try and get into very daily or every couple of days videos just to update you, because there's so many things happening for us. We want to be able to document it, number one, and share it with you, number two. But as Pookie was saying, a lot of interference going on, which is not out of the realms of our experience anyway. We do get messed with more in the astral realm and the dreams, which is kind of where I want to start. The revelations, I suppose, the reflections on that. Yeah, we woke up on our most energetic day yet. It was going to be the Archangel Michael portal, the biggest portal we've done, just based on the fact of the Archangel element of it, the fact that we're working with Archangel Michael pretty thoroughly. We both had a dream about each other, and in the dreams we were doing things which would trigger the other person. So it was very interesting. Kelly got triggered by something I did to her in her dream, and I did with something that she did in my dream, and we both woke up just a little bit on the wrong side of bed with each other, kind of thing. And only after sort of reflecting it and being on the mountain and really getting into the energies and grounding did we come out of that. But it was definitely, no question about it, it was interference. They knew, the dark forces, the DF, whose radar all the light workers are on. And any opportunity they will get, they will interfere in some way. They can only really slow us down. They can't stop us. So we're going to talk about some things you can do for protection and really, what's the word? Just raising your vibration to get above it and to move forward in a second. But go on.
But at one point that morning, you even said, well, let's just not even go on the hike. And
that was reverse psychology.
It wasn't an option.
That was reverse psychology.
That's what he said.
We never weren't going to go on it. I know, the pressure button, this baby. No, she was in a real energetic space and finding it difficult to get out, and it was just a challenging morning. But we powered through it. But I wanted to share that because there's been some other stuff that's happened as well. A little bit of that has gone on throughout the trip. And nothing too crazy, but that was the synchronistic, okay, this is really a thing moment. But also last night, as Kelly mentioned, as I've shared in another video, we did have over 200 gigabytes, which is, if you're not into video production, is quite a lot, but if you're into video production, it's not actually that much, worth of data deliberately removed from, no other way to put it, from our computer. Now the footage is being stored on a very secure SSD, a lacy hard drive, 5 terabyte, which is externally attached to the computer, and I deliberately plan to do it this way. And I've got probably, I don't know, about a couple of terabytes, not even about a terabyte on there already. But the folders and the way that I've saved the footage and got it laid out, there's no way that it was either a drive error, corrupt data, or a drive error, or Kelly or I would have gone in to delete the footage.
Never even touched the computer.
You've literally got to go in, hold down on the Apple MacBooks, hold down the Apple key and press delete to delete it completely. Now, 2 folders have been deliberately deleted, and the audio file from the wireless 2 Go mics has also been deleted. Now, coincidentally, we've had had a huge amount of contact on that. Meditation, that crop circle, the Star of David. We had orbs come in, multiple orbs come in. We had what we call the beings in that made the crop circle. We had a form of contact, I would say, through the animal kingdom. It was very interesting. And all that footage has been deleted. Luckily, I've got the audio backup that we can use for the documentary, which we will share this in detail as well. We'll share with you tonight. But I wanted to get it on camera again because it is a deliberate piece of interference. Traditionally, the Greys have done a lot of that interference electronically, but it could also be human element too. We don't
Honestly, though, I have friends who are in that freedom fighting kind of space, and who have years worth of data and research that they've been putting together to use in court cases and to take to and use in just a really important way. And they've said the exact same thing, like this information has been stored on hard drives and in multiple places, and it is just gone. Like, it just vanished.
So
to be honest, like, I didn't think that would ever happen to us. I didn't think that was, I've heard about it happening, but I didn't think that it would happen to us. So when you told me that last night, it was just like a kick me while I'm down moment kind of thing, because I was really upset about it. I was really disappointed. I felt like we got so much in that first Vortex, and I wanted to be able to convey that and show that to people, especially just how long it's been taking to find these locations, and we really are putting our heart and soul into it. So
yeah, but we've still got plenty of footage to sort of insert to tell the story on the documentary. But no, we
absolutely,
don't.
but that was like a huge part of.
Yeah, but this is again falling into the snare of what exactly they want to do. They want to lower your vibration, they want to slow you down, they want to keep the information from getting out. So we're not going to allow that, because the light worker's journey is bringing the light. And we're not going to get, we'll take the hit, but we're not going to get too phased by that.
Right?
Yeah,
so we just move around them or over them or through them.
Exactly that. So anyway, some things to do, and we've also experienced some other little psychic attacks and things, but today I was feeling just the presence of something in the lower chakras where we were in the place. Like something was kind of there and watching us to a degree, which is, again, it's not out of the ordinary. But I did prep and shout out to our sister of light, Elizabeth April, who talks about this a lot more in the astral realm, but I'm going to talk about it now. Is I just had the presence of mind to wrap a cloak of invisibility around both of us, and immediately, the feeling of the lower chakra energies disappeared. So that was very interesting. That's something you can use. So if you're feeling the presence of something, because the three-letter agency has used something called psychic spies. It's where it's very well documented this even now, even outside of the insider info, is where all the real spy work gets done, where all the clairvoyant and people who have worked for these programs, and still do, can access people's minds and spaces and remote view them and do all kinds of stuff. Stranger Things, that happens a lot. You can look at that TV show. They do that quite a bit. There's a bit of disclosure in there, but it goes much deeper than that. Anyway, so if you're feeling like someone is looking into your space for whatever reason, imagine that I did it in a blue light in your blue astral body, and you literally, my astral self was around me and wrapped a cloak of invisibility around me, and I declared, I commanded, I'm now invisible to negative forces. And you can do that in the dream space. You can do it when you're astral traveling. You can do it in the physical body, so to speak, the present moment as well. So that's one thing. I want to also give you a quick prayer before we sign off here. This is just a quick update. A prayer that Jeff Dunphy, who's a great mentor of mine, reminded me to use today, which we're going to be using more, and we're going to be using in tomorrow's global mass meditation, which we'll talk about at the end. I'm going to read it out for you and pop it in the description for you. It's very powerful. This is to say before meditation, before spiritual work, or if you're feeling a bit of a negative energy around you. So I'll just read this real quick. Many of you know about this and have heard it before. We've read this out on the Bhakti Auntie many times. So it goes like this. Beloved angels of God, beloved masters of wisdom, peace and love, beloved leading masters of heaven, beloved elder brother Jesus the Christ, beloved mighty Saint Germain, the loved one, beloved Heavenly Father and Mother who are in heaven as on earth, we come before you asking for your heavenly help in all things that we do. We ask for your holy protection always, so that the work we are meant to do in this world will not be disrupted or delayed in any way by the will of any negative interference, but will proceed with the greatest of ease, peace, blessings, and divine outcomes. We are grateful for all the good we've been able to do by your graces up until now, and so now we come asking for further protection at all times and in all situations, so that we can continue to serve the will of the divine all-creator. We call for round-the-clock protection around our homes and the places that we work, eat, and play. We call for solid, impenetrable protection around our loved ones at all times as well, that they can never be used as pawns or tools of darkness, which is only ignorance of God's love. Keep us always in the brightest light. Keep us immune to the negative poles of the planets, people, or spirits. Keep us joyous in seeing the truth in every situation and free of judgments against our brethren. And keep us always alert to potential dangers coming from any source whatsoever, whether seen or unseen, known or unknown, embodied or disembodied. And may we always have an avenue of escape from danger or mishap whenever necessary. Let us truly now be instruments of the divine, seeing clearly what would be the best course of action to take, if any, in every situation that we see. Speak words of wisdom and counsel into our listening ears, and see to it that we are always surrounded by angels of light, protection, wisdom, and love. Let us truly reflect the presence of God on earth as it is in heaven. See to it that our lives are filled with laughter, joy, and love always, and may we be empowered to bring these same blessings into the lives of all those we contact. Let healings occur in our presence and miracles too. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. It's love protecting here. It's love protecting here. It's love protecting here. And so you can put your attention any way you like in that particular prayer. I like to put it in the heart space or maybe in the third eye, and just feel yourself surrounded with light as you say those words. So that's in the link in the description. Sorry, there's a little, it's in there. Little nothing. It's in the description. So that's kind of all we wanted to share with you today. Use those tools, guys. There's many more which we'll share throughout our journey in Sunflower Life, but these are powerful things which really can keep the negative energies away and help you focus on the light work which many of you are doing. And we want to share a little bit of that with you today. So hope it adds value. Let us know if it did. Send us a comment, send us an email. We love hearing from you, and we hope you're having an amazing weekend. I keep thinking it's Monday, don't I, Pookie?
Every day is Monday usually.
TGIM. 7 days ahead to make an impact. All right, guys. Anything else?
That's everything, my love.
All right. Oh, lots of love to you. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you as well. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next update. I hope you're doing very well.